What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So, Prime One just announced their next level showcase, and they gave us a few teasers. So first you have this right here, which people in my group posted what this is. I think this one might be Bloodborne or Dune, one of the two. This one, Samuel is saying Street Fighter. I don't recognize that. This one, I'm not 100% sure on this one either. I mean, you see like a shotgun, and then what does that say? Something 1715? Well, like, what the frick is that? Obviously, we know this is God of War. I have a freaking tattoo of the Omega symbol. So, yeah, it's next week. And so, Chasen believes it's the half-scale Kratos. I hope he's wrong. Let's see what Samuel says. Or a 1/3 museum or a diorama like the first one. I want the diorama. Bloodborne, Dune, God of War, Prey, Predator. Is one of these Prey? All right, so it looks like Prey would be the gun. That is what I would say is accurate. That gun right here, 1775. So here, 1775. So that looks accurate. Is this Street Fighter though? Alrighty, Street Fighter 6. So it looks like that is accurate. God of War, and then is this Bloodborne or Dune? All right, it's definitely Bloodborne. That is accurate. So I'm not sure where someone got Dune from, but seems like the theme is kind of like video games and Predator. We're getting the Feral Predator, which kind of surprised that they wouldn't do Wolf next, but maybe they give you a teaser of Wolf. You know, but I'm obviously, as you guys know, most excited for that God of War. I don't need any more Bloodborne. I got the Hunter. I'm happy. That's all I literally need. Don't care for Street Fighter, and I'm not interested in owning a Prey statue. Even if I collected the 1/3 line, I probably still would not get the Prey statue. It's a great movie, but in terms of the look, it's my least favorite of all Predators. But God of War Ragnarok, let's think about this for a sec, folks. My entire video game room depends if they're going to make that or not. You know, like if I'm going to sell MK quarter scale. Alexa, turn on video game room. So I would say, oh, it turned on the wrong. Alexa, turn on Man Cave. Sometimes she just doesn't hear me. So my focus on my entire collection right now, like if I'm adding anything, it's video games, without a doubt. I'm pretty much done with movies, like in terms of what I want and pre-orders, this and that. I mean, sure, I would consider an Achilles, Troy, like life-size bust and 3rd scale, make space for that. But video games is definitely my priority, since video games are my favorite thing in life. It truly is, more than movies, TV shows, anything else in life. Video games is the best. So if we're to make space in here, the obvious choice is to get rid of everything down low, and that opens up a buttload of video game space. You could lower this here, move Devil May Cry there, do God of War Ragnarok here. You could put Black Myth Wukong, Stellar Blade, Final Fantasy VII, more Zelda pieces. So there's definitely some, those are like my main focus in terms of what video games I want, is really those 4 games. Black Myth Wukong, I just want, Wukong, the Monkey King. I want an Eve from Stellar Blade. That's it. Final Fantasy VII, I would do a whole line. Like if Prime One gave us, and they weren't stupid expensive, they gave us that type of line with Final Fantasy VII. Just, Tifa, Aerith, Cloud, Sephiroth. Just like that, I would buy the whole thing. 100%, I'd throw it right here. I'd make space. That would be like one of the biggest priorities. In fact, I'd probably even make that top shelf, But that would definitely be of huge importance to me. And then I would love to get an Elden Ring statue. Millennia by Prime One, proper scaled, better detail than the customs. So that's pretty much it in terms of like the video games I want. Otherwise, I own all the video games I want. I mean, I would love an updated Tomb Raider from the first video game by Prime One, but yeah. So this whole event will likely be video game and movie focused, is my guess. So we'll see what happens. Question: do you guys want me to live stream it? Because, I mean, here's the thing. When I live stream it, I literally just use my phone in front of my TV, which is obviously not the best way to watch it. Just watching it direct on Prime One's channel is the best way to watch it. The only reason you even watch Flankster is to see my reactions. However, I can just make a reaction video after the fact if you guys are interested. But I don't know if I'll live stream. I may just do a reaction video afterwards. But God of War Ragnarok, of course, is my biggest want. They're obviously doing a God of War Ragnarok. The question begs, is it going to be a diorama like this versus Thor? Is it going to be a half scale? A half scale would be obviously an awesome piece to own, but I would not buy it. I simply have no need for it. I got a life-size silicone bust. I got this. I don't need a half scale. I really just want Ragnarok Kratos versus Thor. Display it with probably the spear or the Blades of Chaos, definitely not the axe. Probably the spear, to be brutally honest. So, that's like my biggest want right now is that diorama. So I'm hoping Prime One brings us the Dio. They've done a few video game half scales in the past, and let's see, they did the Dante, they ended up canceling it. So it's like there's not a lot of half scale collectors. They would get way more sales doing, fourth scale, or better yet, third scale. Now, third scale, I would consider buying. I would consider third scale. However, if I did, I would move Kratos over here so the third scale could go where Elite is at. Simply because this is all third scale. So if I got a third scale Kratos, you'd have to go third scale Kratos Ragnarok, bust, normal God of War, transitioning to all 1/4. That's the only way I do a third. A half scale, no interest, but a third scale, I do have interest. As long as it's, done properly, it's not, ridiculous. Like the Doom DOOM statue was ridiculous. Like it was ridiculously cool, but it was so freaking big, hard to display, didn't go with anything. Kratos could at least, he was in Mortal Kombat. So I could convince myself to make that work. Kratos there. And heck, if I do a Kratos third scale, I'd probably get this Eve Stellar Blade third scale by J&D. Which I still may get that. I really just need to see what it looks like. Anyways, I'm real excited for this Prime One event. They are always, some of the most exciting things for me. San Diego Comic-Con used to be the most exciting thing for me. And like Sideshow Con, all that crap. But Sideshow hasn't interested me in probably, good God, 5 or 6 years now. I just don't care for Sideshow anymore. I'm mostly interested in Prime One, Queen Studios, Infinity Studios, and then some PCS stuff. Those are like my 4 companies. But I'm very excited for this, folks. If you guys have any, insight into this event or anything you think or hope to see, throw a comment down below. But yeah, it'll be a very exciting time to get that. Anyways, folks, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.